out there, and here we are with more Adventures of Robo Girl. Now, if you remember at the end of my last episode, I had to leave because issues at my kid's school, and you're probably wondering what happened. Uh, I've got to give a little bit of backstory first before I lead up to that. A few weeks ago, Bratman and Brat Tony were playing while we were waiting for my daughter Braticus to get out of school. And in the process, Brat Tony rolled down a hill. He sprained his knee. All right, now fast forward to last week. Now he's just starting therapy, but on the day in question, he decided he wanted to try to play hockey at school in gym class. Well, first off, his leg's not ready for that. But also, it started out as an accident, and then him and this other kid basically started hitting each other. Like I said, sounds like it started out as an accident, and then back and forth, and basically it was hockey. Now, it may have just been a coincidence, but did happen to be one of his bullies. So I don't know if there was extra aggression involved with it or not. But in the process of all this, Brad Tony got hit with a hockey stick in his good leg and bad leg. So yeah, he kind of had a little bit of a step back on his recovery. He's doing better now. He went to his next physical therapy and is doing better. So, all that said, let's move on to the actual game. We recently lost a fierce. We recently lost a fierce battle against the Hosen at Moon Water Retreat. We evacuated as many of our people as we could, but still there were many we could not save. We have no tokens of our loss over which they send our prayers. If anyone could go retrieve heirlooms from the dead bodies, we could properly lay them to rest and move on. It would be it would mean so much to us if you could do this, Robo Girl. Collect 8 Pearlson heirlooms from the dead. Okay. Let me check that audio real quick. Something's wrong with the audio. Sound effects are gone. Dialogue's gone. Ambient sound's gone. That's why things were sounding weird. Alright, we got this quest. Give me a moment, I need a drink. Oh dear, the elder mustn't find out. I must have left the elder's ceremonial instruments behind during the escape. But Moonwater Retreat is crawling with the Hosen! By now, what sort of pearl keeper am I to have lost them carelessly? The old Ginyu buries his face in his hands. Stranger, could you help me? I find it in your heart to help me. Why, yes. Oh, I found out this is pointless. They all say it. See. Oh. Oh, and it's even faster? Well, that might be because of this. I got a third to level 80. And my theory was correct. It keeps going. Oh, cool down on more band. Yeah, that's nice. So, You just go through and read the different rewards for some of these. Alright. Now, where are we going? Well, apparently right there. Off into the wild blue yonder. Whoa, what happened? Oh, my game crashed. Sorry about that. Let's get back into the game. Now I gotta reselect that. Ba-dum boom. And let's get the getting. Ooh, that stinks. Clear the road. Oh, so they down. Ah, okay, there's the other quest. We'll just knock them out. The ice woman cometh. Yeah, I know. Most people don't like that version of Batman. I know most people say it's the worst, and I mentioned that in the last episode. Personally, I think Dark Knight Rises is the worst. I've watched that one once and have no intentions on rewatching it. They ruined a good trilogy. So, yeah. Random drops are so annoying. Oh, did I show that off? I can't remember. Well, I'll have to show it off now, just in case I haven't. I might have showed it off in a previous episode. Bah. Yep. We just gotta get a few more of these. If you're interested, my sinus issues are actually getting better, but it might have been more than just my allergies causing them. Earlier in the week, I found out I had a tooth infection, and I'm now taking antibiotics, and my sinuses have gotten better. There's a possibility either it's just related to that, or I had a sinus infection too. Fun, right? Being that I'm notorious for sinus infections, it could have been a sinus infection too. Anyways, let's back to the game. We still grieve our fallen brethren. Thank you, Robo Girl. You do not know how much this means to the families of the lost. Ding! We'll look at that in a moment. Found them. Oh, thank the spirits of water. You have saved my tailfin, Robo Girl. Tailfin. Oh, I am friendly with Defenders of the Rose. Our war against the Hosen rages without end, and the future of our tribe is uncertain. This is why our water speaker has decided to seek wisdom from the waters. Elder Lucian is waiting. Please deliver the instruments so that they may begin. Speak to Elder Lucian and witness the water speaking ceremony. First, I want to take a look at this. Let's see. Frostbolt has a 25% chance to reset and remain in the remaining cooldown of Flurry, and cause the next Flurry to deal 50% more damage. Where's Flurry? Oh, it's Flurry. The frozen orb deals an additional damage, and during 2 seconds, your haste is increased by 8%. You gain 10% more of the haste that haste stat from other sources. Frostbolt has a 50% to. Do I want this? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going with this right now. Alright. Let's get over here and figure out what's going on. I doubt we will ever win against the Hosen. I brought the items for the ceremony.
Thank you. Let us begin. Ancient spirits of water, hear my echo through the silent deeps. Awaken from the great waters beyond. Aid your children in this time of need.
Brother, I see great darkness looming before you. Everywhere I look, the rivers have dried. But there is yet one path, one river that may carry you through these difficult times. Powerful strangers come from across the sea, seek their strength, add it to our own.
A great darkness. Could he mean that we must trust these strangers, these alliance, after all?
Yes it does. Boop-a-doo. We are now welcome, yay! I saw the vision, Robo Girl. What do you think it means? I think it is clear that you play some part in it.
Don't worry about me.
Ralph puffed heavily before speaking. Please, Robo Girl, you need to hear what we have been through. The whole Alliance needs to hear what we have been through. There may not be much time left.
We had traveled north through the forest for several hours. We stopped when we found a strange fallen tree. What do you suppose happened to this tree, Sully?
Something hit it, sir. It wasn't cut down. It didn't fall on its own.
What's that over there? Some kind of bird?
No, that's a plane. Wait, a plane? That's Amber and Nim's plane! They might be alive after all! She's still breathing, sir! Get over here, talk to her!
Monkeys. They attacked. I fought them off, but they'll be back with more. You did well, Agent Parnan. Now save your energy. We'll fend them
Listen
off.
up, men! Prepare for a Hosen ambush! Little Lou, keep Amber alive. Sully, try and keep this plane from exploding on us. I'll hold them off as long as I can. I readied my swords for battle.
I need to target something first.
That would be my mage's voice, not his voice.
I do not have a target.
Sully, Little Lou, our plans have changed. We need to transport Amber back to the main camp.
That's not necessary. I'll be coming with you.
You've got to be kidding me! You're nearly dead! Look at you!
No, Sully. My injuries will heal. Right now, we need to find the White Pawn.
Wait, what's the White Pawn? I thought we were attacking the Hosen.
I'll be fine.
And that's how we found. Rail's speech dissolves into heavy coughing. The corner of his mouth produces a trickle of blood.
Rel, please, save your energy. Sully can tell them what happened next.
What do you need?
Yeah, we found Amber. She's alive and all that.
I got the right tool for the job.
Stop moving on me.
You got something that needs fixing?
That's where the good news stops, though. Let's see if I can pick up where Rail left off.
You got... We were still going north when we stopped near this big old clearing.
All right, agents, listen up.
He considers me an agent.
It grows late. We should set up camp for the night. Sully, do you have an axe?
No, but I can put one together in a pinch. Let's see, do you need a wood-cutting axe or a people-killing axe?
Wood cutting. Little Lou, use this axe to gather firewood.
Yes, sir.
Sully,
I require a
investigate
target.
those shrines to the west. Look for signs of the White Pawn. Amber, find a good perch and give Sully some covering fire. We'll rendezvous back here.
Yes, sir. This way, Sully. I see the spot. I'll hide up here in the shadows. If you run into any trouble, just shine the light on the target, and I'll take care of them.
I found an old rifle scope in my pockets. It'd have to do. If I saw anything dangerous, I'd hit it with a light, and Amber's sniper rifle would take care of the rest.
Okay, yes. Go some areas.
Trying to sneak up on old Sully, huh?
Excuse me. Nope, this is not one of the spots I'm supposed to scoop. It looks like here is. Wonder something. Invalid target. Scoping.
I found nothing at the Northern Shrine. No Anduin, no Hosen, nothing.
That's the Northern Shrine. Yep. Flash. Well, we'll just keep exploring. There's another one over here. Looks like I will have to go. Ooh.
Note to self, don't get on Amber's bad side.
I will have to cross here to get to the shrine. Yeesh. They don't seem to like me much around here.
Boom! Nice one! I found no sign of Anduin at the southwestern shrine. However, I did find a friendly raccoon who began to follow me. I decided to name him Gizmo. Hey there, little buddy! I'm gonna name you Gizmo. No! Gizmo! Amber, why? I didn't even shine my damn light! Shortly afterwards, another raccoon befriended me. I named him Socks and quickly moved on. Come on, Socks, let's get out of here before you get sniped. After scouting the 3 shrines, I headed back over to camp. Socks followed along, faithfully.
Why did she kill Gizmo? Why? Why are the good ones always to suffer? Huh. Now, by chance, if I ever do start being able to make money and getting people to, what's the word I'm looking for? Sponsor. There we go.
Over here!
Sponsor my episodes. What I do.
Help!
Yeah, I'll get to you in a moment. But if anybody sponsors me, I will not accept a sponsorship without testing a product and making sure the product is good.
Sully! Little Lou!
So.
Anyone! Help!
I returned to find Rel being attacked by Hosen again.
Help!
No! Rel!
But he's not dead. He's right here. He's
Yes.
fine.
Soldier.
I got the right tool for the job.
So, now you know why Rail's all beat up.
What do you need?
Will you
You got
stop?
something to report?
You detect a change in Sully's face. The expression he quickly turns away and is crying. Is he crying?
You got something that needs fixing?
What?
I don't think I can handle the next part. Little Lou, tell him what happened next.
We'll finish the story and then end the episode because I want to keep it at a half an hour this time.
They call me Little Lou.
I can tell you what happened next. We continued north into the forest.
Rel survived the attack, but he wasn't doing very well.
Rel's condition is worsening. We must stop to rest again.
If only Mishka was here, she'd fix him up in no time.
Fellow agents, this is a Pandaren hut. The Pandaren are allies.
Good thinking, little Lou. Go find out who lives here. Take Sully with you.
And Socks?
Yes, and the raccoon. I'll watch over our commander.
So,
The sign out front was not very welcoming.
welcoming.
No sign is gonna stop me and my best pal Socks.
The lawn was littered with small jade statues. They seemed almost lifelike.
This person sure has lots of statues.
Well, I know where this is going.
One statue in particular stood out. I had never seen a creature like this.
Now, wait a darn minute. Is that an orc? Is the horde here too?
After inspecting the statues, we saw a female Pandaren emerge from the house.
Medusa?
Oh my, what a striking... Now look at this. A Jinnu and... What is that? Some sort of beard sprite?
I'm a dwarf, ma'am. Can we borrow some food?
The beard sprite will make an excellent addition to my family.
What in blazes are you talking about?
I
Get something
finally
out of here.
understood what was going on, but I was a second too late. Sully, those aren't statues on her lawn. She wants to turn you into jade.
I suck.
Socks! No! Run, little Lou! Run away, or she gets you too!
We need to leave.
Hello.
Luckily, we made it out alive. Well, all of us except Socks.
The loss of the raccoon is the least of our worries. Our biggest concern is that petrified orc, and what its presence means. I can tell you the rest of the story.
Well, we will finish the story. But first, alter time, swiftness. Ooh, I want this. So why can't I get it? Oh, there we go. This comes in handy.
Ain't true.
The final leg of our journey took us west to a large Hosen village. We set up a small camp in the mountains outside of their line of sight.
We made camp in the mountains. Little Lou watched over Rel.
Kill some Hosen today, Amber.
As you wish, Commander. I walked up to the top of the mountain and took hold of my sniper rifle. I found Sully waiting outside the village's entrance. Straining my eyes, I could just barely read his lips as he said,
Shoot all the guards so I can move ahead.
Is there any more? I don't see any more. Oh. Okay, could barely see that one.
Nice work back there. One more time. Brought these monkeys some presents. Try not to blow.
Sully planted some explosive barrels for me to shoot.
This one's for beating up Amber. This one's for beating up Rail. And this one is for Gizmo and Socks, you bastards! Nothing to see here. Let's keep going. Bingo! I see a horde crate. Cover me! I'm going out in the open!
Come on. How many more are there?
Just as I suspected, the Horde is here, in Pandaria, and they've allied with the Hosen. We need to bring this information back to Pearlfin Village, but not before shooting a few orcs in the head.
Well, that's more of a foot. Uh-oh. Are they glitched? Or just taking more damage? Okay.
Come, Amber.
Why do I feel like something big's about to happen? Okay.
Hello.
So there you have it. We didn't find the White Pawn, but we did come back with intel. That could be even greater importance to the Alliance. The Horde have allied with the Hosen and are arming them as we speak. They and their monkey army now outnumber us 30-1. So, oh, I gotta choose. Intel is my most important thing. I don't know the difference between. I still don't know the difference between mastery and versatility. It's a new thing. Bag. Boom. That's plate, so I can't wear it. Release spirit within. Okay. Well, I think that'll do it today. We had a half an hour. I know I spent a few minutes at the beginning talking about what happened to Brat Tony. Actually, we're a little over half an hour, so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode. And next time, we'll get to beating on some Horde. Have fun out there.